Good evening, Trekker fans. I thought I'd show you the lights in the van. There's been some questions. The downside is it's dark and you can't see me, but hopefully that will help you see the lights. So first of all, when you come in, when you unlock the van, the lights at the back go on. So let me unlock the van. So there's lights at the back. So these lights at the back over the back doors are linked to the lock, and if you open the doors, they come on. If you leave the doors open, they stay on for, I think it's 10 minutes. Once you close the doors, they go off after a couple of minutes. They also come on. It's quite nice when you unlock the van at night. They come on. Or if you open the back doors, they come on. Open the door, they come on. So you just, oh, there you go. They've gone off. So that wasn't very long, was it? That was initiated by me opening the door or unlocking the van. The other lights, nothing works. So there's a switch here above the cooker, doesn't work. And two switch on the panel, so touch panel, turn on, and then lighting, and then hit the entry lighting, and then that brings on the strip lights up the side. See that? And those lights there, which are then operated, and the ones under there above the hob and the sink. Once that's turned on, you can then operate it from the switch here. So that's then on and off. So that's those ones. We've then got the awning light, so that does the light outside above the door outside. So that's this light. Oh, on a slope. The door's really heavy. That's that light there above the door. Turn that one off. That one's off. Then you've then got the dimmer. So that's the one down through the centre there, which is obviously on two strips either side of the bit of timber. Wood, and you can't slide. Oh, you can slide. Okay, I didn't realize you could do that. You can then slide up and down, so I can slide that and dim it. It doesn't dim the entry lights, but it dims the ones in the middle, or you can press the plus and minus. It dims that. You can have that on separately. So if I turn off the entry lights, either from there or here, you can have that then on its own, and I can then dim that, which is quite nice. So that dims. We've then got lights above the seats. So there's a button here. There's the button gone. Can't see for looking. There's a button here above the passenger seat. There was a post I think John put about they run off the engine battery, we think, and worries about they going flat. But the van system charges both the leisure battery and the van battery. Either by mains or solar, so the chances of it all going flat is off a small light is probably negligible actually, as long as you've got the solar running. The solar just runs all the time. So another one above the driver's seat, which if the seats are flipped around, that's quite nice. You've then got two lights above the passenger seats here, reading lights effectively, but they're quite cool. So let's turn off the dimmer, turn them back on the entry. That's quite bright. So that's those, I think. No more lights at the front here, I don't think. Actually, let me turn the dimmer back on, turn off the entry, and then let's imagine we're going to go to bed. So let's turn these lights off. Those lights and those lights everywhere. We were playing cards in here last night. We went parked in the New Forest. It's really lovely with the lights turned down. And then light in here in the bathroom. Notice my mirrors and stuff are still on the wall currently. So you've got two lights under there and the strip light above. Operate from there. If you're driving along and you want to pop into for a wee, you've got to turn on the screen on the main power unit, and then you can put these lights on. Otherwise, they don't come on. So we've got the strip light through the middle here. The lights above the door are now off because the door's not open. And they're just controlled by the door, so I can't do anything else with those. Under here, there are two lights. The switch is this end by the power socket and the TV aerial. Under there's a 240 volt and two USBs. USB A. Over here on the bed, then we've got a USB A and a USB C and two light switches. One of them will turn off the lights up top and one of them turn on the sexy light at the back of the headboard. I can't quite reach, and the ladder's not there. Reach. So the bottom one, I think, does the lights at the top, and the top one, which I now can't see, does the lights, which I love. It's like sunrise or sunset. The back goes really well with the black, grey and yellow bedding too. So that one was the top one, I think. Yeah, and the bottom one does the strip light. And there's our fans again. Any other lights? Oh yeah, there's more lights up here. So there are reading lights. I have to hop up on the bed somehow. Oh, just point to it. There's a light switch up there that does these 3 lights above the bed. I'll tell you what, let me put the phone down.